Alrighty, so the 10th anniversary part 2 banners are here. Maybe some of you are just waking up when I'm recording this and stuff like that. They've been live for about 10 hours, so I'm sure a lot of you have already done your summons, but this video is not going to be about summoning. Well, I guess it kind of is, but in this specific video, I want to talk about mainly Beast Gohan and whether or not you should be coining him, but we'll also, for the sake of just, talking and giving you some more insight on these banners, we're going to be talking about how you should be handling your coins, and should you specifically be picking up Beast Gohan coins and then potentially any of the other characters on the banner. So let me know down below how your summons went if you are seeing this video now, and if you haven't done your summons yet, I wish you the best of luck. We got to set a couple ground rules here, right? Just so you guys understand the process moving forward, right? One thing you have to remember about coins is you should always wait until you're done summoning, right? I think this is something that maybe if you're a newer player, maybe not even a newer player, but somebody who's only been doing this for 6-7 months, and you're just excited to see Beast Gohan available coins, and you think you need to run and go pick him up. I don't think that's a bad thought process, right? Getting an extra copy of Beast Gohan definitely doesn't hurt, but one thing you guys need to remember is that this is a summon that's going to be going on until the beginning of March. So you don't want to just rush in and buy the character that you want with coins right away, because there's a good chance you're going to be going back into the banner after you coin him anyway. Unless you're, for some reason, like your summon plan was literally like get Gogeta first multi and then be done and then go coin Beast Gohan, which I wouldn't really recommend right away, right? Like I think there's too much value on this banner to just stop after one multi unless your situation is unique. I think that there's definitely merit in picking up some extra copies of these characters unless you don't have, like, in the process of trying to obtain Gogeta, right? Something very valuable. So let's go ahead and just go over here and look at the coin shop. I think this will kind of help illustrate what I'm trying to talk about a little bit better here. Don't really worry too much about the pity coins. That has nothing to do with today's video, but we are just going to be focusing on coins in general. So you can see that the Dokkan Fest lineup here is pretty damn good, all things considered, right? Tech Gogeta finding a way to sneak on the banner is obviously very valuable, but I will say that the modern content, at least in like the last week or so, has kind of pushed him a little bit down. I don't think he's bad by any means, but it definitely does not help. So something to keep in mind there. But with Beast Gohan, if you are planning on picking him up with coins, I always like this is what coins are for, right? Like characters that you're potentially missing that you want to pick up, and you could avoid having to go back into the banner, right? So there's a very good or a very high chance that like you are summoning, like if you're summoning on that banner, you're summoning for Gogeta, right? Like that's not, I'm not breaking new grounds by saying that. So like if you are somebody that gets super lucky and you pull Gogeta very quickly, I think coming over here and picking up Beast Gohan with coins rather than going back into the banner and potentially finding yourself 1,000 stones deep without a copy of Beast Gohan and then like 3 Gogetas, that's not like the worst thing in the world, but I would say that it's definitely not the smart thing to do, especially if you're someone who is free to play, especially if you're someone who's a beginner. I think that that is, there is definitely not much merit to doing so. So like, I think the scenario should be is if you pull Beast Gohan quickly, or not Beast Gohan, if you pull Gogeta quickly, that's when you can coin Beast Gohan like today, right? Where you don't plan on going back into the banner, you're done summoning, you've done everything you need to do. I think that makes a little bit more sense. But with this situation in specific with summoning, I think we at least have to talk about the fact that the way the coins work with the pity system is going to be a little bit different than like a traditional year of like setting up coins, right? Because you guys know that if we go over here, you guys can see I'm kind of like, I'm waiting to exchange my coin. I'm all done with my summons if you guys don't know. With this scenario right here, we ended up picking up a copy with Gohan with the coins, by the way. But there's a good chance that you are not going to be acquiring more red coins when you are summoning, right? So unless you go back into the banner like I had to do to pick up a copy of Frieza, like after I do the 500, like really I would just be done. And you like this so this anniversary, I'm not gaining any red coins from this anniversary, right? I am gaining 100, but I'm not gaining like the typical amount that I would get if I was doing like if this was a normal sort of setup, right? Where I have the red coins and then this would be like so I have like, what did I say right there, like 110. So what I would be doing in a traditional sense is adding like 600 more to here and I'd be up to like 1100, right? But that is not the case because now we have pity. I prioritized getting a Carnival LR with coins over converting them to regular. So that is one thing to keep in mind. The major times during the year where I recommend that you summon, you are not going to really be having as many coins as normal, because that's just the way that the economy has reset now with pity and stuff like that. We have to be a little bit more conscious about how we are using our coins, because like I said, unless you like a lot of these scenarios, when you go into an anniversary or you're going into worldwide, you should like be saving a lot of your stones going into that, so that way by the time that you're done, you're going to have pity from the stones that they give out during the celebration. So you go into an anniversary with over 1,000 stones, you get all the stones during the anniversary, and then you have enough to go into here. So that is one thing that you need to keep in mind with these coins, and that's why it's valuable. Or coins, regular coins with the pity system have become so much more valuable, because it's going to be a little bit harder to get them, as you are just going to be using your special coins to acquire a copy of a character during a specific big celebration, right? Good chance when there's 6 LRs like this that you're going to miss one during your summons, especially if you are free to play. So that is something that you have to keep in mind. So that is just one thing I want to mention. Now, we're going to dedicate the rest of the video to talking about like what Beast Gohan's role is and why he is so valuable, if you guys do not know. So if you want to coin Beast Gohan, I think the answer is a resounding yes. This is an easy one. This is a slam dunk pickup with your coins. This is what they are for, right? Picking up characters that are going to be extremely helpful for you, characters that you want, characters that you may be missing, and this will alleviate some pressure for you to go back into the banner. I think Beast at 55% is going to be more than serviceable still in terms of the game. This guy is easily in the top 4, however you want to split it, the top 3, I would even say. Like it's like Gogeta, Vegito, Beast Gohan, right? And then like whoever else you want to put up there, right? So this is like a top 2 character in the game, even top 1 to some people, which sure, but we're not getting into that in this video. And I think when it comes to a pickup for coins, you don't get much better than that. But one thing to keep in mind with this is there's just a lot of time, so you don't need to coin him right now if you are concerned with getting the character, right? There is not a rush. So with that, I would say continue your summons, right? And then once you pull Gogeta, if you do pull Gogeta, excuse me, that would be when you want to evaluate. So most of the time, the way that this game tends to work, hopefully you do end up picking up this character, or you do end up picking up Beast Gohan in your process of unlocking Gogeta, but that's definitely not always going to be the case. And another thing you need to keep in mind, mine are not here anymore, unfortunately, but we do have rainbow tickets as well. So you potentially might be able to pick up the character with rainbow tickets. So you don't want to just immediately rush into coining the character. I think that is one thing that you have to remember for sure. Like you don't need to coin him today in order to like beat the game. Does he absolutely help some of these teams? Yes, but especially if you're somebody that has all the new LRs and you're missing Beast right now, like you can make teams that don't have Beast Gohan and you could still make it work, right? There might be a little bit more item usage required, but again, it's a little bit tricky. So there is just a lot of different things going on right now with the game, and I think that you just need to be patient, right? One thing I always try to preach with this game in specific is you want to be patient when you're coining characters like this, because the way this goes, right? So like, let's just put this into like a hypothetical for you, right? You like the first thing you do when the banner drops is you rush over to coin a copy of Beast Gohan, and then you get into your summons, and then before you know it, you pull 3 Beast Gohans, and then you're like, okay, I didn't really need to coin him, because this happens to me all the time, right? Like I remember specifically during the 7th anniversary, I was like, yo, should I coin, or was it, no, it was the 8th, what anniversary was it? Oh my god, I'm blanking here. Yeah, it was the 7th anniversary. So the 7th anniversary, I was like torn between God Goku and Hit for my yellow coin pickup, or exchange Goku and Vegeta from Namek with my yellow coin pickup. And I picked up exchange Goku and Vegeta early because like let me just spend these now, and then you'll never guess who I ended up pulling on like the big 3 guaranteed LR multi that they used to give out, right? So it was like, of course, there's Namek, Goku, and Vegeta. So that is why I always preach to be patient with your coins. If you are not done summoning, you absolutely don't need to coin Beast Gohan today. I don't believe he is an absolute necessity to beat the new content in the game. Does he help? Absolutely. But if you have the new characters already and you are done summoning, then Beast Gohan, and you don't have Beast Gohan is a slam dunk pick for coins. Again, because coins right now are in a very weird state, especially just acquiring normal coins is going to be much trickier than it used to be, just because a lot of the times in these big celebrations where we recommend that you summon, you are just going to be directly focused on picking up a pity copy of one of the characters, just because that is like just so much better. Like being able to pick up an anniversary LR is always going to be better than just like stacking your red coins coins and waiting for them to come back. So let me know down below what you guys think. Did you coin Beast Gohan? Are you going to be waiting until you're done your summons? And again, like I said, let me know how your summons went in the comment section below. So thank you guys for watching. Like I said, let me know all that fun stuff down below. It's a fun time on the game right now. But thank you for watching. Like I said, don't forget to leave a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you were new, and I'll see you all in the next one.